Uh, oh, hello there, everyone. For a second, I actually forgot I hit record and was doing a thing. I zoned out for a minute. What you zone out for, Ryan? What's going through your head? Okay, I think it's best I showed you. Cause I'm gonna show you this because I need someone to help confirm that that what I saw is real. That I'm not experiencing a fever dream. And I'll just show you. What the fuck is this? This can't be real. This can't be a thing. I'm having a fever dream. I'm having a fever dream. That has to be it. It has over 2,000 backers. It's made nearly $88,000. It's hit all these goals. Oh my god, it can't be real. It can't be. It is. No. But enough about all that. We have other anime related things to do that will hopefully get my mind off of it. Yes, let's go do that. The weather has been wonderful for all of June. The weather that's been. Move on, Ryan. The image just can't hurt you. Not anymore. The weather that has been wonderful for all of June has finally taken a turn for the shit. The leaden clouds drooping over the town look worrisome, and the air feels heavy and still, just like before rain. Or say it with me now, folks. Winter is coming. The forecast says there's a 60% chance of rain this afternoon. Maybe this will mark the beginning of the rainy season. It's just Emmy. It's just Emmy. Of course I'm sure. I've been waiting for this all week. Emmy had planned a picnic at some nearby park with snacks aplenty, bought from the convenience store. But with the weather this gloomy, it seems risky. I asked some other people to come too, but they didn't want to go because of the weather, little bitches. We have to prove them wrong. Wrong how? You know, like how it always rains when you think it won't, and then when you think it will, it doesn't. Well, we'll go no matter what. So it's a win-win situation. No. 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 I've been going without sweets for weeks because of practice for the track meet, but now I can splurge on anything I want. Nothing's going to stop me now. I thought you were all about healthy lifestyle and shit. Oh, Isao, you understand so little. There's not a single girl on this planet who doesn't love sweets. I don't like sweets. She doesn't count. Anyway, all right, that's a funny one. I mean, you'll get like half a point. Completely. We will go and eat our fill of sweets. Damn straight we will. I'm gonna have to work it off later, but it's so worth it. Emmy seems to be extremely determined about this. She is positively exhilarated, brimming with energy as always, but something seems special today. What the fuck's going on with my phone? Not right now. Zoom, not right now. I'll talk to you later. I'm doing anime now, Zoom. It looks like she can hardly stop herself from jumping up and down on the spot. Come on! I grasp the wooden handle of the umbrella I brought and start to follow the two girls, who seem to have no qualms about leaving me behind if I keep daydreaming. My umbrella is really fancy. The old-fashioned kind with a curved handle and a metal spike at the end. Used to belong to my grandfather. It looks like an antique, but it's in really good shape, almost good as new. It's really big, too. I remember how my grandfather, my grandmother, and I all fit neatly under when a rainstorm caught us in the afternoon walks years ago, when I was around 9 or 10. My grandparents are both gone now, but I still have the umbrella to keep me dry when it rains. Get out of my song. Get out of my head, you stupid song. You know which one. I don't have to tell you which one. We walk along the road leading down from the school towards the convenience store. The clouds casting their dark shadow down on us. The weather seems to be taking a turn for the worse, and I'm pretty sure I just felt a raindrop on my head. Okay, now that song's going into my head. You need to fuck off, song. You know which one! Didn't you guys think of taking umbrellas? It really looks like it'll rain. Rin looks at her limply hanging sleeves and shrugs her shoulders. I don't have one. Besides... I get it. I get the thing with Rin. She looked down in her arms. I can't hold one. I get it. Besides, a little rain won't kill us. Unless it's acid rain. She pushes her chest out, looking very confident about that. We aren't made of sugar. I thought that's exactly what girls were made of, especially considering what you're planning to gorge yourself on today. She just sticks out her tongue in reply. The walk down from the school to the local shopping district is not a long one. It's not very short, either. It's all downhill, so our steps roll easily, but time stretches on nevertheless. The distance is right there, in that gray area where you don't expect the trip to quickly over with, but you aren't preparing for a long walk either. Thus, the trip is slightly too long to stay comfortable quite the whole time, though the girls don't seem to mind. Rin walks calmly ahead, seemingly lost in thought. As always. I'm kind of wary about starting a conversation, as always, since the last time didn't end very well for either of us. As always. I haven't exchanged a single word with her since then. Emmy, on the other hand, is way too happy about just walking. She seems to literally jump a little on every step, or skip over craps, or Did I say craps? I said craps. Skip over cracks, or balance on the edge of the sidewalk. Every now and then she comments on something to which Rin replies in an automatic-sounding, nonsensical way that makes Emmy giggle a little. As we reach the bottom of the hill, the first raindrops begin to fall. Oh, someone just kicked on the rain ASMR. If I go down unconscious and fall asleep to this, someone's gonna have to come get me. I feel one hit the top of my head. Then two more I'll hit my nose in quick succession. I can't believe that made me jump a little bit. Son of a bitch! You piece of shit! It's not like one or two rain clouds anymore. The entire sky has turned shadowy gray, billowing rain clouds swirling right on top of us. And all of a sudden I look up and the clouds are swirling in like this circle. Oh shoot! I guess we are going to have a picnic then. What now? Maybe we could have a rain picnic. A picnic in rain. No, we don't just catch a cold, and I don't like getting me or my snacks wet. I kinda like it. Not the snacks part, though. Emmy considers a problematic situation for a moment while I open my umbrella and lift it up, trying to hold it so that all three of us get covered. Hey, Sal, have you been to Shanghai yet? It's a cafe somewhere around here, right? I've heard of it. It's a nice place. Let's go there and wait out the rain. It's just a really quick shower. We can still go for a picnic, and if it gets worse, we'll just order cake there instead. Neither Rin or I have a better idea, so with Emmy taking the lead, we start walking briskly along the side street. The cafe is only a few blocks away, but even with the umbrella, we can't avoid getting slightly damp. The rain keeps coming down harder and harder. Raindrops leave tiny dots on the black asphalt road, which then combine into bigger patches, like pointless artwork being made in front of our eyes in mere seconds. It's pouring heavily, drumming on the hood of the cars parked on the sides of the street, and already flowing in little creeks along the sidewalks. The yellow light shining through the rainwater streaming down on the windows looks very warm and inviting. I shake the excess water off the umbrella and head inside with them, following Emmy to a vacant table in the furthest corner of the small cafe. The place is almost full. Apparently other people had the same idea as Emmy. And now we're all stranded together here in this cozy little place. Varnished wooden pillars and paper screens mixed with Persian style of the tables and chairs, and discoordinated harmony, a contrast of old and new. Light jazz plays quietly in the background, though it's almost drowned out by the murmur of the customers. There's only one waitress serving a full house, frantically gliding from one table to another, trying to keep up with everything. To my surprise, I think I recognize her. I watch her deliver a tray of teacups and pastries to another table, taken by Yaoku's students. Then to another order from a middle-aged couple sitting across from us, briefly returning to serve us. Yuko? Yes, we have to pretend, everyone, that we've never fucking been here before. Now that she's close and facing me, I see it really is her. The part-time librarian of Yaoku in full waitress attire. It's a pretty cute outfit, and she has tied her hair up in buns to match. It's a completely different image from her Muzi plain style at her other job. Yuko blinks a few times, looking confused, then remembers that she was about to say something. Welcome to the Shanghai. So you work here too? I thought you were a university student or something. Yes, that too. It's a part-time job, as you can see. Oh my, oh. It's Sunday, so there aren't any lectures. Good thing, too, since today has been so busy. I'm wishing for another pair of hands. Anyway, I'm in a bit of a rush, as you can see. What the fuck do you want? Emmy doesn't hesitate even for a second. Her eyes glitter like those of a kid in a candy store. Tea for everyone and cake for me! I thought the plan was to at least wait before getting the cake. You psychotic lunatic. Yuko tries to stay as formal and professional looking as possible, smiling cheerily at my ravenous companion. Yes. Today we have a choice of strawberry shortcake, raspberry layer cake, or lemon meringue pie. Strawberry! No. Lemon! No. Actually, I'll take both! Okay, who's paying for this? I didn't bring money. She looks at me and I'm not paying for your pie! If I'm paying for that pie, I'm eating that pie! I just now realize how horrible that sounded. I think I'm going to jail. Oh, God. The FBI's just gonna walk in here. They're not gonna kick in the door. They're just gonna walk in here, come over to me, and my computer is like, you done fucked up, Brian. I wonder if the FBI ever does sometimes have to watch my shit, you know? They have a special department for just watching my videos to make sure I'm not up to anything bad or severe or trying to incite riots or anything like that. It's like, Karen, get over here. Ryan put on another video. Nah, it's a good one. He's talking about eating someone's pie. I'll just take the pie. Nothing. Emmy makes a face at Rin as though she had bit into a lemon. She's clearly unhappy with her for not joining in. It's pie. Oh, come on, Rin. That's not polite at all. Nothing, thank you. No, you silly. I meant that you should order something too. I'm sorry, my brain switched off for a second after reading that sentence. I'll take a straw then. My feet are all wet. Okay, Yuko's in the same boat. I think Yuko's brain turned off too. I think the FBI servers watching my shit just crashed. The drinking kind of straw. One, please. Yuko is obviously uncertain of what to think about this. She fiddles with her pen and stationary for a moment, looking like she's about to cry before deciding that we finished ordering. Thank you very much. She bows down a bit too deeply and scampers to safety behind the counter. Yuko, you might want to be careful on how exactly you bow, because Rocker is gonna, like, burst through the doors and give you a full 10-minute demonstration on how to properly bow. And if you don't understand that reference, congratulations! You have surviving brain cells. Oh! After that ordeal was over, I have a chance to relax a bit and take a better look at the surroundings. Almost every table is occupied by people happy to be out of the rain, thankfully sipping their tea while waiting to dry off. Fragments of grumbling about the lousy weather, or discussions over recent homework, carry from nearby tables to my ears. Each one overlaps to the other, but all covered by the sound of the rain. After a while, Yuko returns to our table carrying a tray with a huge teapot, 3 cups, a slice of cake, and 2 slices of pie. Yuko, are you okay? What? I'm not the only one who saw that, right? She slaps the tray onto our tiny table with a clatter, almost sending the teapot toppling over into Rin's lap. We barely cover her before she bows again and leaves, hurrying off to serve the other customers. Emmy has been eyeing her strawberry cake very hungrily all this time, but somehow she managed to contain herself until Yuko was out of sight. She digs in with gusto, while I content myself with pouring tea for everyone and placing the straw in Rin's cup. Rin, because she has no arms! Son of a bitch! I'm sorry, but looking at anime waifu Hitler has completely destroyed my brain! Oh god! They hit their goals! They hit all of the goals! Over $87,000! There's gonna be more waifus! They're gonna make Stalin a waifu! There's gonna have fully Japanese translations and voice acting. You know, in 1970-something, people were like, we're gonna have flying cars in the future. Then the future came around, and it turned more into something like, No one. Silence. Literally no one. Silence. Not a single goddamn soul. Silence. The people who made that Panzergirl tank waifu game, I'm gonna make Hitler an anime waifu and put in hentai scenes with it. Fully animated. Yo! Eyes glowing red while he's announcing that to the world. We've reached the end game. Thanos needs to slap his butt cheeks together, activating the Infinity Gauntlet, and just take out half of us already. That's it. We've had a good run as a human race, ladies and gentlemen, but I literally can't fucking handle that news. Rin looks at the way the tea swirls around in her white china cup. Her eyes half closed, almost like she's being hypnotized. I pick up my fork and eye the food in front of me. The pie I got looks perfectly done. A thick layer of meringue top creamy lemon custard. After having the first bite, I pause, savoring the combination of tangy citrus and smooth, sugary meringue. It's quite good, though it's a bit too sweet for me. Hold on, I gotta simulate having something in my mouth. Settle down. The FBI servers are probably still down from Rin's statement earlier. Never mind. She's talking through a mouthful of cake, already halfway through her slice, even though it's not exactly small. I want to taste some of that! Get your fork away from my cake, you psychotic lunatic! Get away! Before I get to respond, she strikes out my delicious pie, takes a piece with her fork and escapes with it. Bitch, I will have you know, and if Tyler's watching this, he can confirm this. I have nearly knocked people out for far less. There was someone who once took my hat, and they nearly had their wrist broken by me. He can confirm that one too. He was there. He was at the table. You come in here. You come into my house and eat my shit, then I'm gonna dig into your pie next. Shut up, FBI. You don't know me. You don't know the things I've done. You don't know the shit that I've played through. I've been... This is the episode that shuts down the entire Rayman Empire gaming franchise. This is the one. This is the one. We didn't even get to anime waifu Hitler, but this is the one. This is pretty good too. What are you doing? You have a slice of your own. Yeah, but if I start on that before finishing the cake, it'd be rude. Don't you think? That makes no sense. Her insolence is outrageous. But the gentleman in me allows for no retaliation. I am not that gentlemanly. I would have slapped the actual literal taste out of her mouth. And Rin would have watched. The slap would have been so glorious, Rin would have grown hands, not arms, but hands, to do little T-Rex hand claps in celebration. I glare angrily at her, but she replies by sticking out her tongue impishly. I will find a way. to pay her back, to have revengeance on my pastry. Mark my words. I will find a way. I don't care how, but she will feel this pain. She will know my pain of someone taking my food away. Oh, God. This is so terrible. Oh, Emmy's even more hyper than usual today, but I don't mind. It's good for her to let off some steam. I take another sip of the tea in my cup. It's good and hot, even though I don't usually care much for tea, and the atmosphere in the cafe is very relaxing. I don't mind spending the rest of the afternoon here, not even after Emmy orders a second piece of strawberry cake, and Ren spends most of the time staring fixedly at the rain steaming down from the heavens. Even Yuko rolls her eyes at the third piece of cake disappearing into Emmy's bottomless stomach just as quickly as the previous two. Despite the passing of time, it's still raining outside when we exit the Shanghai, though it seemed to be letting up a little. Too bad it had to rain on your parade. That's not the vengeance I'm looking for. I will come up with something. Even if it takes me to the end of the next season of this goddamn game, I will come up with my vengeance. Weren't we supposed to have a picnic? Not now, Rin! Emmy doesn't look too distraught over this turn of events.
Nah, it's fine. We had a good time, didn't we? I feel really pumped up. It isn't even raining that hard anymore. I kind of want to hike back to school to get rid of this energy and work off some of that cake.
She stretches her arms out and arches her back a little like a cat. After rolling her shoulders around twice, she smiles brightly.
Man, I can't really run with these legs, though. Especially uphill. I wish I brought my other ones.
What's wrong with your current ones? The notion sounds odd, spoken so casually, but I guess for Emmy, changing legs is sort of like someone else changing shoes.
Maybe if I walk really fast, that'll be kind of like running. I think I'll do that.
I won't be able to keep up with that going uphill, though. I really am in bad shape. Plus, you'll get wet without an umbrella.
It's hardly even a drizzle now. A few drops won't hurt. I think I'm gonna go to the track after I change my legs, too.
Emmy skips away from the protection of my umbrella and goes ahead at a brisk pace. Suddenly, she seems to remember something as she stops and spins around.
See you tomorrow. Come eat lunch with us on the roof. I'll bring enough for 3.
No, I'm not throwing her off the roof. That's over too quickly. I will think of something. Yes, in case you were wondering, I am one to hold grudges. You'll be amazed how long I can hold a grudge. The hatred keeps me warm at night. Ren and I are left to watch her wave at us and skip off again. Soon she disappears around the street corner. I'll never understand why Emmy is perpetually in such a hurry to get somewhere. Because she's running away from her past. Probably not. So, would you like me to walk you back to school so at least one of you won't get wet? If you're happy with it. It seems neither of us wants to keep alive the strained atmosphere from the argument a few days ago in the art room, which makes me feel relieved. I don't want to bear grudges, and I'm happy that Rin feels the same way. Thus is the side that we are content with each other's company for now, and we start walking in the same direction as Emmy, albeit at a considerably calmer pace. Ooh, we got a new picture! Hold on, I need to soak it in. I made a funny! You get it? Because it's raining. Oh, I'm holding up a high five for the FBI to give me one. Come on, you know you guys want to. That's it, yeah. I get a bit I get a bit closer to Ren, even though the umbrella is already big enough to shelter us both. I can feel her nearby warmth, providing a contrast to the chill of this rainy weather. Raindrops hitting the umbrella makes a distinctive sound. Playing the I can't read staccato, one of those two. Melody of rainfall for nobody in particular. I realize I haven't been outside in the rain what feels like forever. I inhale, taking in the scent of rain, feeling the weather with all my senses. I'm going to be up front and keep it a buck with y'all. I love the rain. Nothing is actually better to me. Nothing is more relaxing and soothing. And if you have a battle in the rain, all the more better. The world melts into a blur inside the rain. The colors of the sky have deepened from gray to dark blue, with the hues of red added to the mix from the sunlight reflecting off the clouds. The low-hanging sky looks pretty, as if I could reach out with my hand and touch it. You too? Ooh. Have I told you how much I like rain? It's like painting. Makes me feel connected. Almost echoing my thoughts. That wasn't creepy at all, how it did that. Rin lets out one of her own. It slips out of her mouth, circling around us gently. Everything looks so soft, like the outlines of things just disappear. I like that. It's like the rain is hugging me. Her voice sounds different from usual. More gentle now, and soft. I wonder if it's only because of the rain, because of the mood the rain brought upon the quiet artist girl. I feel that mood in myself, too. Enhanced by her words. Yeah, I like rainy weather, too. It's nice every once in a while. I wonder what it is about the rain. My phone just tried to chime in with an assist in reading that dialogue. Thank you, phone. Everything. The silence follows the statement, as it allows for no continuation. I decide to push the direction of the conversation a little. But, you know, if you like the feeling of being connected, what's the problem with showing your paintings to others? Don't you want to be connected to other people? It's not the same thing. You're comparing apples and squids. Not wrong, but not right. But I'll roll with that one. I brought up the subject Rin wants to avoid, and it shuts her down again. The question stays hanging between us for the rest of the trip back to school, and I can't help wondering what on earth I could have said to truly reach Rin. Does she feel that she's lacking in identity? She has a strong personality, but if pressed to elaborate, I'm not sure I could describe it accurately. She feels like a person who's in constant conflict with herself. I never know what to expect when I talk to her. I wonder how she herself experiences that disconnect. If Rin is asking herself every day, "Who am I?" Scrub reference. I knew no one else was going to get that, so I just fed you what that reference would have been. And obviously, paints images to define herself day after day. What does she think of the way of living? The irony is, that's the exact same question I've been asking myself for the past 4 or 5 months. For me, it was miserable. I can only assume that it's the natural state of being for this girl. When we stop in front of the dormitories, Rin turns to face me, as if sensing my thoughts from afar. Her gaze travels emptily past my left shoulder, into the shapeless rainfall. Her dark eyes seem to suck the low ambient light into themselves, like a reverse mirror. That empty gaze lets nothing out. If I want to understand what's going on behind those eyes, I have to work it out myself. Rin opens her mouth and closes it without saying anything. The silence lasts for a few moments before she takes a step towards the dorm building. See you tomorrow. Okay, and just like that. The next morning, like every second Monday morning until he says otherwise, I have an appointment with the nurse. Oh god, I gotta bust out that accent again. They allow me to skip part of my first class in the morning, and I don't feel any shame in skipping the rest either. Rather than being thankful I get to miss world history. What the fuck do you have with it? What's wrong with history? History was one of my best frickin' subjects. I love that shit. I just feel dread when I think about these appointments. I wake up at the normal time anyway and wash myself in the bathroom. I share with Kenji, tidying my sleep-disheveled hair. I quickly get dressed and put on my laundry in the basket. I pack up for the school day. I have all my homework done, like usual, so I have a bit of free time now, like usual. There's no point in going to morning class for 20 minutes before I have to get to the nurse's office, so I lie down on my bed and read a book until it's time to go. Oh, wait, I should probably wrap it up here. I mean, I did the chapter. Ooh, yeah, let's save. Good, we successfully saved. Folks, if you enjoyed listening me to going through what had to have been 10 different mental breakdowns in the course of however long this episode is, give that video a like, subscribe to the channel to see more bizarre adventures, not just in this game, but a whole plethora of other things. Take a browse through the library. You might find a series you like. Hop on board and follow the Facebook page. Keep up with all the news and content there. And why not join the Discord as well and be part of a cool little community of like-minded, deranged individuals. Links for all this stuff in the description below. And until the next time, guys, stay awesome out there. Adios.